जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर बन जाती जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीर बन जाती यमुना तीर बन जाती जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय Jaya Gospat Paravamsa Paribrajagacharya Sattva Sadasyamal Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi ki Jai, Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai, Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Gopinath Sam Kund Radha Kund Girigavardhan ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham ki Jai, Navadvip Dham की जय, गंगा माई की जय, जमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, स्वामी भक्तविंद की जय. All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th Chapter, text number 11. The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th Chapter, text number 11, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded in August of 1968 in Montreal, Canada.
नैवात्मन प्रभुरयंग निज लाभ पूर्ण मानंग जनाद विदुषो करुण वृणीते जज्जनो भगवती विदधीत मानम तच्च आत्मने प्रतिमुखस्य जथा मुखश्री. Now in the previous verse it has been explained that neither any material opulence nor a qualified Brahmin with 12 high qualification can satisfy the Lord simply by such acquisition. One can satisfy the Lord simply by love and devotional service. Why? Doesn't he not understand why so much opulence is created in erecting nice temple or churches, and so much money is expended? Does it not satisfy the Lord? Why they are spending so much money? And the modern economy says that this is unproductive investment. Because if you construct a very big temple, just like in India we have got many temples, especially in South India, each of them is just like a fort, very big fort. There is a temple in Ranganatham. It is a few miles temple. There are 7 gates, very big temple. Many other temples. Similarly, in your country also, there are many nice churches. I have traveled all over America and have seen very big churches. Here also, in Montreal, there are many big churches. So, why they are spending so much money? Although in the modern economy still say it is non-productive investment. So, this church building or temple building or mosque building is coming down from time immemorial. People are investing their money, hard-earned money. Why? Uselessly, non-productive? No. They do not know. They do not know how much productive that is. Therefore, in this godless civilization, they have stopped building nice decorated. In Vrindavan, there is a temple of Govindaji that was 7-storied. 4 stories was broken by Aurangzeb on political grounds. Still, 3 stories are still remaining. If somebody goes there, he will see how wonderful workmanship is there in that temple. So, does it mean that those kings or rich men, they were all fools? Simply, at the present moment, we are very intelligent? No, they are not fools. That is explained in the Prahlad Maharaj's prayers. Naivatmana prabhuraya nijalabha purna. You cannot satisfy the Supreme Lord by constructing a nice temple, but he still is satisfied. Still is satisfied. He is nijalabha purna. He is fully satisfied in himself because he has no want. We are in want. Suppose I am renting one small apartment. If somebody says, Swamiji, come on, I shall construct a very nice palatial temple to come here. Oh, I shall be very much obliged. But does Krishna or God is like that? He can construct so many nice planets, not only 1, 2, but millions and billions, with so many nice oceans and hills and mountains and forests and full of living entities. And why he is hankering after a temple constructed by me? No, that is not the fact. The fact is that these fools, these rascals, who are thinking that this world is for their enjoyment, this money belongs to him. It is stated here, avidusha. Avidusha means rascal, without any education. Without any education, they have got all these university degrees, and without education, yes. Why? Because they have no spiritual education. So, avidusha. So, manang janad avidusha korunabrinite. When Krishna says or God says that give me this, just like he is begging from Bali Maharaj, Bhavande, my dear king, will you give me a little land? So, his spiritual master, he was a demon. He persuaded Bali Maharaj not to promise because he is Vishnu. He will take everything from you. That's a nice story. Some of you know how Bali Maharaj became a great devotee of the Lord. Now here it is stated that manang janad avidusha koruna binite. Whatever he wants from any person, provided he is a devotee. The Lord does not accept anything from non-devotee. That is clearly stated in Bhagavad Gita. Patram puspam phalam toyam jumi bhaktya prajachat. Here it is stated, nijalabha purna. He is so opulent that he has no hankering. Complete. Sarai sajja purna. He is complete with full abundance. He is the richest. He is the wisest. He is the most famous. He is the most strong, influential, and renowned star. Everything is complete there. then why he is asking that patram pushpam phalam toyam jome bhakta prajichyati. He is so rich, so opulent, still he is begging that little flower, a little water, a little fruit, if offered to me with devotion and love, I accept and eat it. So, the real fact is that we have lost our devotion, faith in God. So he is begging therefore that love and faith, not your money, because he is already opulent. What you can give him? And what belongs to you? Nothing belongs to you. You come from the home of your mother open-handed, and when you die, you go open-handed. So what does it belong to you? Nothing belongs to you. That's a fact. Simply by illusion, you come here for some days and you think this is mine. That's all. This is called Maya. Actually, nothing belongs to you. Everything belongs to God or Krishna. But you claim that it belongs to you. That is your Maya. Therefore, here it is said, Manam Janad Avidusa Koruna Brinat. Out of his causeless mercy, he begs sometimes, give me this. Just like sometimes father asks his child, my dear boy, will you kindly give me a little cake from your portion? And if the child is very fond of her, immediately gives. And sometimes he refuses, no, I shall not give it. Similarly, Krishna is full. Why is begging? He is begging your love, that's all. Whenever Krishna wants some service from you or begs something from you, it does not mean that he is in need of it. He is not in need of it. But he is in need of your love because you have forgotten how to love God, how to love Krishna. That he is practicing. There is a story that some sannyasi went to a householder, because a sannyasi goes to a householder for begging. They are begging also like that. They are not beggars. But they introduce as beggars so that the householder may receive and take some advantage of his knowledge. He is not beggar. So one beggar went to a householder and the housewife said, this beggar has come from door to door, give him some asses. So the sannyasi replied, all right, give me some asses, just begin your charity. Just begin your charity. So similarly, Krishna, when he wants, give me a little flower, a little fruit, a little water, it does not mean that he is begging. He is just inducing me to the practice of offering everything which belongs to Krishna. Ishavasamidam sadvam jatkinchit jagatyam jagat tena tattena bhunjita madhita kasati dhanam. The Ishopanishad instructs us that everything that is within your vision It belongs to Isha, the Supreme Lord. Whatever you see, whatever you have got, that does not belong to you. It belongs to God. Tena taktena bhunjita. This is the first verse in Ishopanishad. Tena taktena bhunjita. You can simply enjoy whatever is given to you as prasada. Magidha kastati dhanam. Don't touch any other's property. This is the instruction of Ishopanishad. So, we have forgotten this. See, in order to instruct us the principle that everything belongs to God, this is the beginning that we should try to offer whatever we have got. Krishna is ready to accept from you a little bit of water, a little bit of flower, a little bit of leaf or fruit. Practically it has no value. But when you begin to give to Krishna, then gradually a time will come when he will be prepared to give everything to Krishna like the gopis. This is the process. Sarvatmana. Sarvatmana. Sarvatmana means with everything. That is our natural life. When we are in consciousness that nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to God, and everything is meant for God's enjoyment, not for my sense enjoyment. That is called Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means to be situated in the actual fact. Whenever we claim something that this is mine, it is called moha, illusion. Aham mameti, janasya moho ayam. This conception of mine and I is a platform of illusion. Janasya moho ayam. This whole world is moving under this illusion that I am this body and everything, I am the monarch of all I survey. This is the philosophy. Whatever I can acquire, that is mine. This is wrong. This is called illusion. Therefore, we should try to give to Krishna, not to ask. Because he has given us everything without asking. Without asking. We go to temple or churches to ask for our daily bread. But the birds and beasts, they have no churches, no temples. They do not ask. But how do they get their bread? Therefore, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, there is no actually bread problem. The only problem is that we have forgotten our relationship with God. Whatever tasaiva heta pragateta kovida. Therefore, the instruction of Bhagavad is just try to revive your lost relationship with God or Krishna. That relationship is never extinguished, but sometimes it is covered. Just like a crazy boy forgets his father and mother and home, goes away. But the relationship between the son and the parents cannot be lost. As soon as the son comes back, the parents receive him very nicely. Similarly, we are all sons of the Supreme Lord. We have forgotten our father We have forgotten our relationship and we are loitering in this material world as helpless. And if we revive our consciousness, our Krishna consciousness, that my home is in the spiritual world, I am a foreigner in this material world, just like a foreigner is traveling from one place to another. Similarly, I am also changing my body from one body to another, one planet to another, but there is no permanent settlement anywhere in this material world. This is our condition. So, Krishna consciousness means to be rightly situated in the original consciousness that we are all sons of God, Krishna. We have got eternal relationship with Him, and He is the richest, the most opulent. As a rich man's son has no scarcity, no want. Everything is supplied amply. Just like the Americans. They are American or many other Western countries, the young men, they belong to a rich nation, so practically they have no want. But still, why they are becoming hopeless and confused? Because this material want is not all. There is spiritual want. Unless the spiritual want is fulfilled, unless the spiritual relationship is re-established, nobody can be happy. So in order to make us happy, Krishna says that begin with little flower, little water, or little fruit, and try to offer me. Jad manang avidisa karunabhnite jad jano bhagavate vidadhita manam tacha atmane pratimukassa jatha mukhasri. Just like if you decorate your face very nicely, how your face has become beautiful, you cannot see. You cannot see. But as soon as you bring one mirror before your face, you see that in the mirror the reflection of your face is very nicely decorated. The same example is given here. We are reflection. We are reflection of God. Just like in the Bible it is said, man is made after God. God is not made after man. That is a mistake. The modern atheist class of men, they suggest that we manufacture a form of God according to our own form. Just like Krishna and Radha, the picture is there. They allege that we have made a Krishna form, may be very beautiful, according to my form. But actually it is not. The biblical truth is that man is made after God. Because we are sons of God, therefore God has got two hands, you have got also two hands. Just like your father has got two hands, and you have got two hands. So you are made according to the body of your father. Not that your father's body is made after your body. This is rationality. Similarly, God's body is not made according to your body. But your body is made according to God's body. But this body is material, therefore we have to change. When we come to the spiritual platform, we get as good a body as that of Krishna, which is eternal, full of bliss and full of knowledge. This is called Krishna consciousness. Now here it is said, Jajjad Jano Bhagavate Vidadhita Mana. Whatever you are offering to Krishna, practically, we see that we are offering so many nice foodstuffs to Krishna. But Krishna, apparently it appears that Krishna has not eaten. The prasadam is distributed among the devotees. Similarly, whatever is offered to the Supreme Lord, He is not in need of it, but He accepts it. He spiritualizes it, and it is meant for you. You are gainer. Whenever there is some special function to offer some nice foodstuff to the Lord, you can take the prasadam, the actual gainer you are. But you are gainer in both ways. You taste very nice foodstuff, at the same time you regain your spiritual consciousness. So Jajjad Jano Bhagavate Vidadhita Mana. Whatever honor, respect or presentation is given to the Lord, it is enjoyed by Him. It is enjoyed by Him. So how it is so? Just it's the same example, just like you decorate your face, but you cannot see directly how your face is beautiful, but when you put your mirror before the face, on the reflection you see very nice decoration. Similarly, if you decorate the Supreme Lord Krishna, that is the system of temple worship. Very nicely decorated temple, very nicely decorated deity, all nice foodstuff offered to the deity. You will feel enjoyment. The more you do that, you will feel enjoyment. It is not non-productive. It is very spiritually productive process. Jajjano Vidadhita Ayanga Prabhu Ishara. Ishara, Prabhu means Ishara. Naivakana Prabhurayam Nijalabha Purna. Prabhu means Ishara. Prabhu means master, controller. If a person is controller, master of a big establishment, so what the laborer can offer him? He is already the proprietor. So here it is said, Ishara avidisa akalpa vijanat manang pujang atmana arthe na vrinite. So do not foolishly think that the prescription given in the Shastras that whatever you have got offered to Krishna or offered to God, it is not that God is in want, it is your interest. The more you give to God, the more you become benefited. It is your interest. But the foolish person, they do not know it. Therefore, God, like Bali Maharaj, he goes, like Bhavan there, he goes to beg from Bali Maharaj. And his representative, devotees of God, sannyasi, they also go to beg, my dear sir, give us some contribution for our temple. It is not that he is beggar. It is for the person's benefit. He is spoiling his life in sense enjoyment, and this representative goes to him and takes some money from that hell-going activities and offer his to the deity. So he will be saved. Salpam api yasya dharma satrati mahato bhaya. Willingly or unwillingly, if you offer something to God, that will be a permanent credit. A permanent credit. Salpam api yasya dharma satrati mahato bhaya. Even little done, it can act so nicely that sometimes it can save you from the greatest danger. Just like Ajamil. The story of Ajamil is that he was a son of a Brahmin, and he was a very nice boy. He was married, and he was acting just like a Brahmin boy. One day he went to collect some flowers and some wood from the forest for his father's worship. His father was worshipping deity and he was helping. On the path he saw that one Shudra and his wife, without any shame, they were embracing and kissing. This young boy became attracted. Therefore, this system that loving exchange or affairs should not be exhibited on the street. This is not very civilized form. In India, it is not at all allowed. It is calculated as indecent. There is punishment by law. But here the practice is different. But why it is so strict according to Vedic scripture? Here is the example. A young man was passing, another young man and girl was embracing. Naturally he became excited. And of course, this kind of embracing and kissing on the public street is done not by any high class. So he was a Shudra. So this Ajamil was standing there, and the Shudrani, the Shudra woman, also called, and he became more excited, and he embraced and kissed her, and gradually became attracted to her, and he left his wife and home and father and mother, then became drunkard and everything for that prostitute. At the last moment, when he was old enough, when he could not earn, he could not cheat to bring money, the man, Ajamil, was thrown in the street by that woman, because he was not his legalized wife. She was prostitute, so did not like him. But this man had a youngest son whose name was Nara. So when he was in precarious condition, he was just asking his youngest son, Nara, my dear boy, please come here. And by citing this word Narayan, he remembered the same Narayan whom he worshipped in his early age. Just see. Because under the direction of his father, as a Brahmin boy, he was being trained up to become a devotee of Narayan. But unfortunately, he was misled by a prostitute. But still he was saved at the last moment. And this is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Salpam api yasya dharma satrayate mahato bhaya. So anybody who is chanting Hare Krishna, even for a moment, it will never go in vain. It will act. It will act, and it will act so nicely that sometimes he will be saved from the greatest danger. That experience some of our students have already expressed. One girl is present here. She also experienced it. She was attacked by some black Negroes, and she began to chant Hare Krishna, and she was saved. So, these things are actual facts. There are many instances. The Sarpamapya Satra Tratim also. So anything, a little flower, a little fruit, a little water, you offer to Krishna, or if you chant for a little while, Hare Krishna, or if you make association with devotees for a moment, this will never go in vain. So the purpose of opening so many centers of Krishna consciousness is to give chance to these forgotten men, Krishna consciousness. It is not a business. It is a charitable institution. It is hospital to cure the material disease. So unfortunately, people are not taking very much advantage, but those who are fortunate, এই রূপে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ভূমিতে কোনো ভাগ্যবান জীব, Bhagavan, so only the fortunate one, as it is also expressed in the Bhagavad Gita, Jesamantagatam papam, one who is completely free from all sinful reaction. Such person can take to Krishna consciousness. But the door is open for everyone. Everyone can come here and chant Hare Krishna. It is not difficult job. We distribute prasadam. So take advantage and be benefited in Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So this verse is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 9th chapter, text number 11. So Prabhupada started by saying that in the previous verses, 12 qualifications of a Brahmana were mentioned, but Lord does not become satisfied by those qualifications, but one can satisfy the Lord by something else. What are that thing by which one can satisfy the Lord?
Love and devotional service.
Haribol! By love and devotional service, one can satisfy. So then Prabhupada told many people think that this making temple is a very unproductive investment because there is no much benefit out of this like this thing. And they say there are so many temples, big temples, big churches. So why they have stopped building temples in a godless civilization? What they do not know about temple building? Why they have stopped making temple of the Lord and in the godless civilization?
They have stopped because they have forgotten the relationship with the God, and
That is later. Prabhupada said that,
they consider that it is non-productive, so they have stopped building the temples.
yeah, that Prabhupada told they do not know how much productive it is. Haribol. So, Prabhupada is explaining that Krishna is not hankering after a temple built by me. So, to explain this point, how did Prabhupada explain that Actually, Krishna is not hankering for a temple made by you. So how we know that Krishna is not in need of a temple made by us? He explained example.
Prabhupada give the example of child who is giving something to father.
That is later. How Krishna is Najlabha Purno, so he is not hankering after a temple made by us. To explain this point, Prabhupada gave an example. What Krishna is doing, by which we understand that he is not looking for a place to live, or by us, a temple.
Krishna can build many palaces, universes, everything by himself. He is Nijalabha Purna. So he is not
Speak in the
after,
mic properly.
he is not after a temple built by us. He can create by his own
You speak
way.
again, what Krishna is making?
Krishna is making the palaces, universes, everything by himself. So he doesn't need a small temple built by us.
Haribo. Yeah. Prabhupada is saying Krishna can construct so many nice planets, not only one, two, but millions and billions. With so many nice oceans, hills, mountains, forests, full of living entities. And why he is hankering after a temple constructed by us? That is not a fact. Prabhupada told. What is the meaning of avidusha? In the shloka it comes. Prabhupada, avidusha means
Means foolish rascal.
Haribo. So Prabhupada told they are foolish rascals because they have no education. But somebody may say, Are, but they are going to universities, colleges, they have so much big degrees. Then why you are calling them no education?
No spiritual education.
Haribo. Because they have no spiritual education. So even if you have big degrees, but if you have no spiritual education, then you are avidusha, foolish. So then Prabhupada gives the example of Vaman Dev went to beg from Bali Maharaj and his guru was forbidding him. So there Prabhupada told that from whom does the Lord does not accept anything. The Lord does not accept anything from whom? Speak in the mic. Take the mic.
From a non-devotee.
Haribol. So Lord only accepts from a devotee. That so he says in Bhagavad Gita also, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Give me a leaf or a fruit or a flower or little water. So by asking these things, what God is actually begging from us? What Krishna is actually begging? Krishna is also begging. Yeah, you can say what Krishna is begging and give example. And one example.
He's begging for our love and affection.
Haribol, an example?
A father always want affection from his child, not child
Prabhupada,
is
give an
giving back
example.
love and affection. That's it.
An example.
Suppose something father gives her, she will return it back to something, some cake, something like that. Eat some.
Haribol! Yeah, father may ask, my dear boy, will you kindly give me a little cake? If the child is very fond of father, he will give. So father is looking for the love of the child, not for the cake. So then Prabhupada told a story, Prabhupada saying that just like the Lord, devotees, sannyasis also go to beg. Their begging is also like the Lord. So to explain this, Prabhupada told one story.
Actually, one sannyasi went near one family, so one woman came, he was giving some ashes. So sannyasi told, yes, okay, you bring that ashes. So from that his sugruti will be.
Huh?
So he accepted the ashes.
So what is the lesson from the story? Why you accept?
Because of some little amount, some donation, he will become safe from greatest danger from any, like in Prabhupada. Solpa dharma, solpa dharma
No. That is later.
Prabhupada said that at least
Gratification money, some using sense gratification.
No, that is later. Give mic to him.
Prabhupada said at least begin from ashes.
That is all. Haribol. Well, just begin your charity. So Krishna is actually, by begging, Krishna and his devotees are inducing the practice of offering everything to Krishna. Like that. That's why, as Prabhuji also told, what will happen by our offering a little fruit or little flower to Krishna? What will happen if we start giving little fruit and flower to Krishna?
From
Have an example.
we will come from big danger.
No. That is later. The answer is in line of what we just now discussed.
We'll revive our relationship with God to
No.
what we have forgotten. So
That is later. Prabhupada said when you begin to... Prabhuji.
you will be more benefited yourself for some loss for you will be more benefit. If you offer to Lord something little, you will more benefit. If you are offering the nice food stuff for Lord, offer we can take. If you offer to Lord, when we can take ourselves benefit on our for taking prasada will feed our spiritual abundance.
That is later. This is early. Here Prabhupada is saying that when you begin to give to Krishna, and gradually a time will come when you will be prepared to give everything to Krishna. So then Prabhupada gave Prabhupada told Krishna consciousness means to be situated in the actual fact. So apart from the actual fact, what is the conception of illusion? What is illusion?
Because of people are in the forgotten relations, they are this belong to me. This is somebody. This is my wife. This is my land. This is my home. They everything for
Haribol. Conception of I and mine is illusion. So people say that there is a bread problem and this and that. But according to Srimad Bhagavatam, there is no actually bread problem. What is the only problem?
We have forgotten relationship with Krishna.
Haribo. We have forgotten our relationship with Krishna. That's the only problem. Otherwise, he has given us everything without asking. Like that. So, how to understand that our relationship with Krishna will never be lost, even though we may forget Krishna? So, to explain this, Prabhupada gave an example that even if we forget Krishna, Krishna never forgets us, and therefore the relationship is never lost. How to understand? Prabhupada gave an example. Our relationship with Krishna will never be lost.
One crazy boy went out from home, but his father never forgets his son.
Haribo. Some crazy boy may leave his home and he will go away from parents, but parents never forget. As soon as the son comes back, they receive him very nicely. So then Prabhupada told that so Krishna consciousness means to be rightly situated in original consciousness, that we are all sons of God. And then he told there's no scarcity. Even in the Western world, they are very opulent, these Western boys and girls. But still, why they are becoming hopeless and confused?
because there is no lack of God, spiritual education, God consent.
No lack of
revive relationship with God, something they are forgotten. They are no.
No, Prabhupada told something else. An important thing he told. Why the Western people are becoming hopeless and confused?
Because they are too much sense gratification.
What Prabhupada said. Prabhupada said, because this material want will never satisfy them unless that spiritual want is fulfilled, unless that spiritual relationship is established, nobody can be happy. Haribol. What is the misconception of atheistic people about the form of God? What they think when they see the deities, Krishna, Radharani, what they think about this form of God? Atheistic.
They think that from man they have created a God's form. From seeing that man has two
And what is
hands.
the right conception?
By there are hands, two hands to the Lord, so man has two hands.
Can you quote the biblical statement from the Bible?
God makes man, but did not no man not makes God. What must? Image.
Haribol. So it's not that because we are looking like this, that's why we have created some God looking like this. God is actually like that, and that's why we are created like this. So Prabhupada told, what are the multiple advantages of accepting prasadam? Who becomes gainer by offering Krishna night foodstuffs? And what are the advantages? Prabhupada told two advantages of taking prasad.
Actually, we are the gainers because
properly.
actually the living entity is the gainer because he can regain his spiritual consciousness and he can taste the nice foodstuffs.
Haribol. So you get to taste nice foodstuffs and also gain spiritual consciousness. So when the devotees go to the house, some people for asking some contribution, how is that for the benefit of that person? How the devotee benefit the person by asking some contribution for Krishna? Somebody else? Okay.
Either you knowingly or unknowingly, if he giving donation to Lord, something will be saved from greatest danger to go to hell. So money to enjoying some sense gratification money, so you could save from to hell.
Haribol. Because that person was spoiling his life in sense enjoyment, and he's doing hell going activities. So by devotee, some other takes money from him, then he is saved, because no sense gratification possible without money. So therefore, even if we give little service to Krishna, that can save us from greatest danger, some other. So to explain this point, Prabhupada told one famous pastime from Srimad Bhagavatam. What is this pastime? In there.
Ajamila.
Ajamil. And how Prabhupada, one point, what he did little by which he is saved from the greatest danger. Tell na Ajamil what he did.
नारायण के नाम लिया था भगवान के नाम लिया था.
Haribol. Because Ajamil worshipped Narayana in his childhood, trained by his parents, and then he fell with a prostitute. But later, when he was calling the name of his son, he again remembered the Narayana whom he had worshipped earlier. So that earlier little devotional service which he did came to his help at the time of the greatest danger, and he was saved. That's how Prabhupada told the story. So therefore, what is the purpose of opening these Krishna conscious centers? Now we have so many Krishna conscious centers. What is the purpose of opening these Krishna conscious centers? Give mic.
To revive our relationship with God.
Okay, only ours? Only our relationship with Krishna we will revive. But for that one temple is sufficient. No? Why we have to open so many? In every city we have multiple Iskcon temples. Why we are opening so many?
To cure the disease of heart, something we have to.
So for that one temple is sufficient. No? Why we are opening so many?
You are giving spiritual education to spiritual education. Some.
One thing Prabhupada told very important. Haribol. So Prabhupada told the purpose is to give chance to everybody who has forgotten Krishna. It is not a business. It is a charitable institution. It is like a hospital to cure the material disease. Yeah. Last question. So therefore, who can take to Krishna consciousness and for whom it is difficult to take to Krishna consciousness. From one verse Prabhupada quoted, one last line of that verse, first line Prabhupada quoted of that verse, saying that these people, it's difficult to take to Krishna consciousness, but the door is open for everybody. Everybody can come and chant Hare Krishna. It's not a difficult job. So although the door is open for everybody, our temple door is also open. You see, anybody can come. But which kind of people will find difficulty to come to temple? Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, Prabhupada told.
Desanam anta gata papanam. If anybody stop some sinful activity, somebody try, then they can take Krishna.
Yeah. So Prabhupada told, one who is completely free from all sinful reactions, such persons can take to Krishna consciousness immediately. But the door is open, still open for everybody. Everybody can come, chant Hare Krishna. It's not a difficult job. We are also distributing prasadam, Prabhupada told. So take advantage and be benefited in Krishna consciousness. Haribol! Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada.
ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. So those who all gave prasadam and all those who heard the lecture, as a reward you can accept cookie prasadam from the hands of His guest Anandamaya Prabhu. Anandamaya